And hello, everyone. Hello, everywhere across America. Gary J. Russin with you on the GJRB online network. And right now we're doing excuse me, my throat. A test broadcast on Spreaker to see how things are working out here. I am doing this on my phone to get the audio and checking to make sure that things are pretty good. Now, this afternoon we're going to be on the air in just about 19 minutes. 19 minutes with the Caramel Conservative, Ed Delgado. His show on Tuesday was absolutely fabulous and worth repeating. I remind you before we get started that we are advising a listener discretion advised right now because if the youngsters are listening out there right now in Radio Land, we need to be careful of the kind of language that they're listening to. So I advise if you've got them in the room or anywhere near a podcast to be careful because, there's some language on this, but it's a good program. Tuesday night's broadcast of Ed Delgado's Caramel Conservative program. And it's a good one, and I hope you'll tune in for it. We got some really good stuff here. And we're going to be talking a lot about some of the violence that's been going on. And right after he's over, we're going to be on live again with the Gary Russell program, Saturday Extra. Yes, it's back. The Saturday Extra has returned to the GJRB airwaves, and we're going to be back on the air. Got a lot of really good stuff to talk about on this program. Got a lot of interesting things we're going to talk about. Now, excuse me. I'm hoping that let's see. I'm losing. I'm hoping that Ben will be able to make it on our program today. Because the past couple of times now, whenever I plan Ben to be on, he has other things happening. And what happens is he can't do the show. And so I'm going to have some backup. Planning on having some backup. Ed Delgado is in there. Caramel Conservative. Hope you can join me today. We're gonna be talking a lot about what's going on with this whole situation, with the violence in those big cities like Chicago and New York and Los Angeles and all them areas where, they're tearing up the cities. They're finding ways to tear down America, and most recently, it's been tearing down another historical statue. Yes, they want to tear down the Robert E. Lee statue. The governor of Virginia said he's going to tear down the Robert E. Lee statue. You have to ask yourself one question here. Is destroying American history going to do any difference in stopping the violence that's going on? I mean, you have to ask yourself that question because I don't see where destroying history is going to change anything, because you can take down all the statues that represent the past all you want. You can tear down the Constitution. You can tear down the Liberty Bell. You can tear down anything, but you know what? You still cannot change history. Got to tell you, though, these liberals, if they got a hold of a time machine, we're in big trouble. Because if they get a hold of a time machine, and the first ones that will get it will be the elites, if they do discover that there's time travel. Because what's going to happen is they're going to get a hold of this the time machine, and they will go back, and they will stop and change history. They'll try to do it. They'll try to prevent the signing of the Declaration of Independence. They'll try to make it so that we are under England, if they had the opportunity. And we're going to talk about that on the Gary Russell program today, because I think that we need to address this issue, because it's aggravating me. And will anybody ever answer my question? What is so bad about America? Why do you hate this country so bad? I want to know that from somebody. If there's somebody going to listen today in the chat room or in Spreaker land or anywhere out there, could call in the program and tell me why you hate this country so bad, I'll be satisfied. It's your opinion, but I want to know the answer. Why do you hate America so bad? What seems to be the problem? Why do you hate this country so bad? The very country that gave you your freedom. The very country. I just don't get it. So we're going to be talking about that all this afternoon. And we're going to talk about other things too. We're going to have Ed Delgado. I hope he can join us for a little bit. I'm hoping that maybe we can hear today from Hilario De Leon. Ed had a great guest on his program the other day too. Absolutely fabulous. So maybe he'll join us in the chat room. It's going to be a great show. I hope it is. I really hope it is. The Gary Rustin program, Saturday Extra, is back on the air this Saturday at 3 o'clock Central Time. So I hope you'll join us. But first, we hope you'll join us for the Caramel Conservative program coming up next here on GJRB Online. It's going to be a great show, and we've got some great stuff coming up. So I hope you'll join us. Ed Delgado, the Caramel Conservative, coming up next on the GJRB Online Network. So stay tuned. It's going to be good stuff. And the Gary Rustin program, Saturday Extra, will follow at 3 o'clock Central Daylight Time, 4 o'clock Eastern, 1 o'clock Pacific, right here on the GJRB Online Network. So hang in there. We'll be right back. This is the GJRB Online Network.